They ruffled a few feathers amongst the group by striking up a romance in Bali. Yet Dan, Edgar, and Ella Ray Wise brushed off the backlash as they enjoyed another cozy date upon their return to Essex. The pair couldn't keep their hands off each other as they filmed for TOWIE at Chelmsford Ice Rink on Thursday with James Diags Bennewith and girlfriend Jodie Wells. Dan, 33, embraced Ella, 22, as they watched their friends spin around on the ice, later sneaking off for a smooch. Love was certainly in the air for all, as Diags, 32, was snapped, giving Jodie a cheeky squeeze on the bottom during their date. During the show's latest episode, Ella confessed that she had been snogging Dan the entire time they were in Bali, and they couldn't take their hands off each other. The pair cozied up wearing next to nothing as they embraced each other in the water, with the Essex beauty later admitting, "The sexual chemistry is so fucking strong." Their steamy romance comes after Ella told Mail Online in 2022 that Dan had inappropriately touched her in a nightclub despite him being in a relationship with Amber Turner at the time. Ella also made her feelings clear towards the couple's former romance, saying, "I'm not the biggest fan of theirs and they're not the biggest fans of me, but I'm the worst person he could have touched up in a club because I'm not going to keep it a secret." At the time, Dan refuted Ella's claims and the pair didn't speak for months following the dispute. During the show's latest episode, Amber seemed to reference their past drama as she shared, "Let's not forget, she's always had a thing for Dan. She always has. Obviously, she's single now. Naturally, she's going to want to go for Dan. She doesn't owe me anything. She's not my friend." In an interview, Amber admitted Ella's interest in Dan didn't shock her as she has always had thing for him, but her pursuit was natural given her single status. Speaking to The Sun, Amber said, "Let's get one thing right. Ella's always had a thing for Dan. She always has. She is single now. Naturally, she is going to want to go for Dan." She added Ella owed her nothing and whatever the pair of them got up to was none of her business, but she would feel uncomfortable if she saw the two of them kiss. Reflecting on her past relationship with Dan, Amber also admitted she felt betrayed by him after he denied any flirting from his side. She said, "He swore on his life he never flirted with her. It has made me feel like he had a thing for her in the past. At the end of the day, he was my boyfriend of 5 years. We've got a dog. We live together. I do see the good in people. You are living with me. But when I turned my back, you were flirting with another girl. That was Dan back in the day. I didn't think 33-year-old Dan would still be doing that." Dan and Amber parted ways last May after 6 tumultuous years. They had an on-off relationship from 2017 and were rocked by a number of cheating rumors. Earlier this year, Dan and Ella reportedly snuck away from TOWIE filming in Bali for some intimate alone time. The loved-up reality stars were spotted flaunting their new romance in front of their co-star, including Amber, during their lavish trip. Ella and Dan were said to be in their own bubble and couldn't keep their hands off each other while filming the ITVBE show.